Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm back. You know, I've been gone for about a month and I have a house in Tennessee. Long story short, renters moved out. The house is trashed, like pretty bad. I had to go through and basically repaint the entire house, patch all the drywall, put flooring in. I've done a ton of stuff up there, me and Tara both. So we kind of got that thing moving in the right direction. We're about to list it for sale. So I do got to go back up there here in the future, probably next week, and finish that thing up 100%. And that house will be on its own and off on its way. So that's where I've been for the past month. No joke. It's been every one of my days off of regular work. I've been up there. So I've been putting a lot of miles in and a lot of hours in putting that thing or getting that house ready to go. So now onto the Humvee. Left off where we left off, painting that rear door. So I got a lot of that to do. I'm going to work on getting this CT3, which it's already good, but you're going to have to stay tuned for that and see how that thing goes. It's here in just a minute on the video. That was before this happened. I filmed that. So that's coming up here in just a minute. You'll see how that actually works. It's pretty cool. And after that, we're going to get started on these doors or door that we had going on before. Kind of ran out of primer back there. So let's just get straight to work, get some stuff done, and get that rear door painted. Let's go to work. Jimmy, you are the freaking man, dude.
I'm not the man. I know the man.
Look at this. We got it to work, boys. Crank it up. I mean, it's probably going to take a second to crank because of the fuel. But come on, baby. My batteries are a little low, boys. Hang on, let me do the jump box. Hang on, jump box. Okay, let's see the single crank. It's been charging for a minute. Let's see if the batteries are up to the challenge. We did get this thing working. So I thought I had a $400 paperweight. Maybe not. Granted, it's not on right now. It's weird.
Unplug it and plug it back in.
See, it just cycles up.
Just unplug it back. Unplug it back.
That feels loose. There's not a connection in it. That one thing's gonna have to go back on there. It's not a direct connection. You see it just die and go back on? We only have gauges. I know you're excited, Jimmy. I know it.
I am. I hope it works.
Excited. Look at that face.
I'm waiting on that thing to catch on fire.
Yep. That's the smell of it, man. Yeah. Oh my gosh! We're in business, boys!
It works.
Hey, how do you check your injector rate?
I don't know. You got to go through the settings on it.
Why are you trying to swipe? It ain't an iPhone?
Yeah, it is. Oh, tuning. Probably go to settings.
Think we can get some boost? Obviously. I thought actually the computer would pick that up. I had a question about that. Hey, let's just see if we can get some boost. Maybe not a lot, a little.
No boost.
It ain't gonna build boost. I bet in my truck, it don't build boost. It'll go to 1 when I start like moving. The turbo ain't even spooled yet. That's just how it's doing. It's not gonna move. I'll do it. I'm barely touching. Let's get after these doors. Start sanding some more. Let's go. Hey guys, I'm back. You know, I've been gone for a hot minute. I haven't had to leave this thing on hold for quite some time. I do have a rental house in Tennessee that our renters kind of left, and we're trying to get it on the market, and the house is kind of trashed, to say the least. So I've been spending all my time up there in Tennessee trying to get this thing back to, that house back to normal and get me going, get everything ready to list. But I'm so excited to be back on the Humvee. It has been a hot minute. I still have stuff I got to do in Tennessee. The house is not done because you know I do everything myself, right? I'm not paying anybody else to do it. That's for dang sure. So, got a lot of work to do on this. I left off. I gave these things a coat of primer, very thin coat. I actually ran out, so I got a bunch of U-Paul, ready to paint this thing. I want to get it painted, but I got to first prime it. And this is the first day I'm able to jump on this Humvee. I did work today. It's already dark outside, as you can see, but I got some light in there. So I'm gonna get straight to it. I already waxed and grease removed it. I'm gonna mix up some primer and let's shoot this thing. Okay, everything is mixed up. You know, it's been like a month since I've been back on this thing. A lot of you guys have asked about it too, and I know stuff comes up. I'm only one guy, so I'm trust me guys, trust me. As fast as I'm able to get back on this, I'm on it, and today starts the day. Let's spray it. Hey, it's pretty cold out here too. Cross your fingers. I'm just down here right now trying to get this weather stripping out of here, and it is terrible. This stuff is in there. This edge right here has kind of been smashed down. This is actually the bottom of the door. You know, that outer piece of the door where the weather stripping attaches to. And it's kind of smashed down. Let me flip it around and show you. So here it is. So this is a really smashed down, like a lot of this, and this stuff is so hard to get out. I have been down here for probably an hour. I've got a bunch of dirt and stuff on the ground. This all came out of just the bottom half of this door. I got it out of the upper half, but this is a pain, and it's freezing outside, so I'm sitting here in the basement doing this. But hopefully even the next hour I can get this last little bit out. Way easier said than done. Well, this will be my door number 2. Got 2 more to do after this, and yeah, it's not fun. All right, guys, it's the next day here. It's about 43, 44. Yep, I got shorts on. So it's time to throw some color on this thing. So let's get straight to it. Did a bunch of sanding this morning. I ended up getting all of that weather stripping out of there. It's like on the bottom section of the doors where that thing has probably been taken off and slammed down. They just kind of shut, like almost bent shut. So you just had to sit there and work it with a flathead screwdriver. Widen that thing back out a little bit enough and then slide them out, and then I kind of went around it and got that thing nice and widened back out so that it should be good to go. All of it's primed and we're ready to shoot. Let's go. Here's coat 1. Still soaked. Everything's looking pretty good so far for 1 coat. Here comes coat 2. Let's finish this off with the 3rd coat. Go. It's already getting a little dark out here. Jeez. All right. There is 3 coats of base on all these parts. Looking pretty good. Terrible lighting in here, but it works. They look really good. Glad I hung these up this time. All this stuff I kind of hung up. Let's check out the back of the door. Yeah, they turned out really good. So tomorrow, or next video here, I don't know if it'll be tomorrow, but we'll start clear coating these things. So remember, some are going gloss, some are going matte. It's gonna be pretty cool. Gonna match the other door. Headlight buckets, or not buckets, the ring. Tell me if those should be gloss or matte. Let me know. So that's gonna be a wrap for today's video, guys. We did get that rear door painted. Pretty awesome. So we're moving right along with that. It is cold out here. I mean, it's still in the lower 40s. And that paint's taking forever to dry. I know I'm not gonna be able to touch it with clear coat, so we'll probably jump on that in the next video. Hopefully I can get to start on it tomorrow maybe, depending on how dry it is. But I got 3 coats of base put on that thing, and that thing is moving right along. Hopefully we can get it cleared and get that door along with this other one, all good to go. And we can start on these two front doors that are sitting right over here. Those need a lot more work, I think, just than the rear ones. They're just kind of beat up more, so it's gonna take a little bit more time. Maybe a little filler in there, glaze and putty and all that good stuff. But stay tuned, guys. That's all coming up here real soon. We'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.